So this is Gilbert, a common snapping turtle we rescued yesterday from, well, he was near my neighbor's mailbox. We kind of kept him overnight because I couldn't quite come up to the pond because of the rain. But we managed to confirm he's not an alligator snapping turtle. He's just a common snapping turtle. And we named him Gilbert. Now he's really calm. He was real active in the temporary enclosure we had him in. I had to ride all the way up here with him in this bag here because I didn't trust myself to just hold him in my hand. But I was thinking this might be an okay pond to release him in because it's the nearest body of water I can get to. And it may very well be where he came from, considering it's the nearest one. I know they can travel for miles though. But I'm gonna kind of miss the little guy. I might come back here and look at him sometimes. But he really just could care a lot less about me holding him. People in this area seem to like to shoot them because, well, they're snapping turtles, and it's not that pleasant of a species, some might think. But here he is, completely calm. Now, I've seen other turtles and fish and some tadpoles in this pond, actually. So I was thinking that it'd be a good area to release him, especially with all this cover for him to hide and live in. Oh, that was a frog, and that startled me. I'm holding the turtle just fine. And the frogs are scaring me. But, yeah. He was doing a bit well in the container we had him in temporarily, although we can't keep him, as I believe they're protected in the area. So, well, plus he kind of smells bad. Because they're carnivores, their feces doesn't smell the best. But I'm just looking for a nice place to set him in here right now. Seen a variety of other species up here at the center. But yeah, he's a real friendly one. Earlier he was trying to burrow himself into the mud we had in his container. So I had to pull him out of that mud, clean his head off, and look. Oop, he doesn't even care. I wouldn't suggest doing that if you find one because usually they do care. Not fully sure why, but it could be because he's a baby. At first we were thinking he's hurt because of how inactive. Hold on, I'm gonna stop my hands here. My arm getting a bit tired from holding flat. But we were thinking he was injured at first because usually they aren't as chill as this little guy. Even some of the box turtles I find usually have some form of reaction to me picking them up, but I guess he was just tired. Oh, that is slippery. That is I hate this language sometimes. That is more slippery than I thought. Just about slipping some Gilbert here flying. But yeah, cattails there. I've been to this pond a few times, mostly fishing or just going for a hike with my dad, but usually it's just, we don't really catch much here except for occasionally something. I forgot what species, but there should be plenty here for this little guy to eat. This isn't the best path, is it? There we go, that's less slippery. Drop zone. Are you gonna fall? Sorry if this is dragging out a bit. Not quite the best at, well, filming, if you can't tell. But oh, there's two damselflies. But just kind of walking around here looking for a place where I can get close to the water. That's also a good place to set this little guy in. This morning, yesterday his container was in the garage because we couldn't really just leave him outside because there was a bad storm, real bad. So we brought him inside, well, not quite into our house because my mom don't like how he smells. This seems perfect right here. My mom don't like how he smells, so we kept him in the garage. This morning we put him outside so that he could be in the sun or out of the sun because we put his little area half and half. Seems like a good area for him right here. If you don't like it, I'll just move him back. Are you pooping in my hand? Boy, did you just... Okay, he didn't. Their poop smells quite a bit like death. I'll just gently... Not fully sure if he likes it here. Oh! Goodbye, Gilbert. Now, I've seen tadpoles and some minnows in this pond before, as well as plenty of aquatic insects. Definitely dragonfly larvae. So he should do pretty good around here. I'm just gonna clean my hands off because he does quite a bit smell like a dead thing. But that was Gilbert. I'm gonna kind of miss him, but he should grow pretty well here because I've seen some big ones in this pond. It's real hot out and I'm carrying a bag and a sweater, so it don't quite feel the best out here. And I forgot to bring a water bottle, but house shouldn't be too far away. Took me a while to get here because I ended up going down a few wrong streets and getting lost until I realized, oh, the center is the other way. There's some pretty flowers. But this is just generally a real pretty area. And I also know that snapping turtles will sometimes, oh, that's a frog, will sometimes eat dead things. So, and since I do see some dead fish occasionally, he actually should do fairly well here. At least that's what we're hoping. Probably come back here a few times to see if I'm able to find him again. But yeah, he was a real well-behaved turtle. Bet you there's something under this. Found snakes by flipping these over before. Maybe not. I may be easily distracted. But that's it for right now. I'll probably be more active with my posts a bit later. As I said, I am very easily distracted, and where the heck is my bike? Did I lose my bike? Oh wait, no, it's up there, alright. Sorry about that. But as I said, I will be more active with my posts. Yeah. It's kind of hard to remember, oh, I have a channel. But, goodbye then.